Welcome back to the deep dive. Look, if you followed Pakistan cricket for more than like 5 minutes, you already know the script.
Oh, absolutely. You definitely know
We
her.
get into a mess, we pull out the calculators, and we wait for Qudrat Ka Nizaam to just bail us out.
Nature system.
Exactly. Nature's system. A freak weather event or divine intervention. It's basically a comfort blanket at this point.
It is the most reliable, chaotic force in sports. But honestly, I mean, after what happened in Colombo today, I think the system might have finally crashed. Or at least the subscription ran out.
Yeah, it definitely feels different this time. We're looking at the sources today, Thursday, February 26th, and the fallout from New Zealand beating Sri Lanka is just, well, it's catastrophic.
Destroys is really the right word for it.
A 61-run victory for the Kiwis doesn't just bump them up the table, it completely destroys the math for Pakistan. So our mission today is to unpack these crazy mathematical gymnastics and the massive backlash from fans and former players.
And the math is just brutal. We aren't just looking at points anymore. England is sitting safe on 4 points, sure, and New Zealand moves up to 3.
But it's that net run rate boost.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It took New Zealand to plus 3.050, which is just an astronomical number in T20 cricket.
And that's the absolute killer for Pakistan, sitting there with 1 point and a negative NRR of minus 0.461. The gap is over 3.5 right now.
Which is a gap that usually takes 2 or 3 games to fix. Trying to do it in 20 overs is asking for a literal miracle.
But hey, we love a miracle scenario, so let's map it out for you. Step 1 is straightforward. We are all massive England fans for the next 48 hours.
Have to be. If New Zealand beats England on Friday, they jump to 5 points and Pakistan is instantly eliminated, you can all just go home.
So you need England to do you a massive favor. But say they do. Say England beats New Zealand. Pakistan's game against Sri Lanka on Saturday stops being just a must-win.
It becomes a must dominate.
Right. I was running the numbers earlier, and it's frightening. If England wins by, say, 20 runs, Pakistan doesn't just need to beat Sri Lanka. You need to thrash them by something like 50 runs just to overtake that NRR.
And you have to remember the context here. You're asking for a 50-run margin against Sri Lanka in Colombo in those spin-friendly island conditions.
Which Pakistan traditionally struggles with.
Right. Historically, they struggle to chase small totals there, let alone blow a team out of the water. To win by 50 in a T20, you basically need to score 200 and bowl them out for 150. You need a perfect game.
And to play a perfect game, you need a disciplined, hungry team.
Right.
But the reports from the camp and the firestorm from former players make it look like they've already checked out.
The vibe is completely toxic. You can't sugarcoat it. When legends like Basit Ali are calling it brainless captaincy, gloves are clearly off.
That comment really stuck with me. He didn't just say they played bad cricket. He compared the leadership to a 10th grade student who needs to be spoon-fed instructions for everything.
Yeah, implying there's zero independent thought on the field. When a plan fails, the captain just looks to the dugout instead of trusting his gut.
But Shahid Afridi's criticism might actually be worse because he went straight after their work ethic.
The chill mode comment.
Exactly, chill mode.
Afridi pointed out that because of rain washouts and scheduling, the team rested for 9 straight days in the hotel with barely any play. He's asking, why aren't you training intensely when your World Cup life hangs by a thread?
And that enrages the fans. If you lose to a better team, that's sports. But treating the World Cup like a paid vacation while fans are doing complex algebra to keep your hopes alive is unforgivable.
Which fuels that Pakistan cricket RIP trend online. It's resignation now, not just anger. But to be fair, Irfan Pathan did try to defend the squad.
He blamed the troll media, right?
Yeah, he argued that the toxic media environment creates a pressure cooker that causes mental collapse before they even step on the pitch.
Pathan has a point about toxicity, but pro sports is about handling pressure. When the team looks like they're sleepwalking and just relying on Qudrat Ka Nizaam, it feels like a systemic failure to prepare.
That's exactly it. If your whole strategy is hoping England wins and then hoping for a math miracle, you've already failed because you didn't do the work.
So to sum it up for you, Pakistan is technically alive but needs a perfect storm. An England win on Friday and a historic blowout against Sri Lanka.
The longest of long shots. The next 48 hours will be a miraculous escape or a harsh reality check.
So we'll leave you with this to think about. Is this reliance on Qudrat Ka Nizaam just a charming quirk of Pakistan cricket, or is it actually a symptom of a systemic failure to prepare holding the whole system back?
The points table probably has your answer.
We'll see if the math adds up. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.